Opals is a telecoms infrastructure business working for some of the largest telecoms providers in the country, and day to day they are building networks that bring high-speed broadband into everybody's home. We spent about 2 years actually reviewing the whole suite of options out there. We chose Reflow quite simply because it was the best at what it does. It was also the easiest to implement, and the after-sale support that we've received since going live has been second to none.
The guys today is working on a blockage to enable cable to get from A to B. Reflow helps us complete the tasks by enabling us to take pictures at each stage of the job, captures all the data and keeps it in one place. It's a good way of storing the actual evidence of that we actually get the job completed.
We use Reflow for lots of jobs. Primarily it could be for joint building, for fault diagnosis and for performing health and safety audits. The teams I work with, they use Reflow obviously on a daily basis and they have got very positive things to say about it. It's very user friendly, it's very systematic, it does allow the gangs and the teams to work to the best of their abilities when they're on the jobs.
It's a good day per week per person, I would say. So yeah, 20% would be a pretty conservative estimate. If you ever walk around our offices these days, you're very hard pushed to find any paper on anybody's desks. The communication efficiency has been 100% improvement on where we were even 2 years ago. So in terms of health and safety, we've seen a massive improvement in our performance generally, but also our level of comfort over what's happening in the field. So we have full auditability from the day we load the job to the day we complete the job on the Reflow system, and it's available at the click of a button.
Me and my team use the scheduling tool the most to allocate the work and push it down. We then use the forms in the back end to download any digital evidence that our clients may require. The gangs are carrying out the work safely in accordance to how we expect them to, that they're meeting any quality elements that we would expect as well. So everything's quite photo driven and the gang are capturing that as they go, as they do the work on site.
We have a couple of systems that we use basically to manage jobs, and we use the Reflow API to suck information out of that system and populate Reflow without the need for double entry. That not only improves the speed of transfer of data but also the accuracy of data because it's only completed once.
I use Reflow to book in jobs, to make sure that all the timesheets are paid, to make sure that the job's being completed. So for instance, when it's green, we know it's done. If it's blue, then obviously it hasn't been done, so then we can use it for a communication piece, basically.
Reflow was a key component to us being able to deliver growth. We needed to be able to give information out to our field operatives in an efficient and speedy manner, and also capture information back from the field in real time. Reflow gave us all of that functionality. The support received from Reflow quite simply second to none. I've never experienced support as good as we get from the Reflow team, both in terms of speed and quality of response.
Reflow's fit for purpose because it allows the gangs to work efficiently, it gives them all the information that they require, and it keeps all the people in the field and in the office up to date with all the information that they require.
I would definitely recommend Reflow to other companies. We need to make sure we're communicating out to our gangs because they are our eyes, our ears, and the way that we do that is using Reflow.
So I've worked for previous companies before that rely heavily on sort of Excel documents and things to plan their work, which is really poor. I'd definitely recommend Reflow to other companies where you can schedule your work, you can see it live, you can get information back at the click of a button, you know exactly where operatives are.
It's very easy to set up, it's very easy to use, and it just gives us that visibility and transparency of work that other companies would really benefit from.